What it do, what it be like, what it do. What's up? Huh? What's up? How y'all doing? I hope everybody doing okay. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Okay, so I, TT305, have a request. I was asked, can I do a meatloaf? Well, of course, I'm like, everybody not doing meatloaf, but it's not all about if everybody not doing meatloaf. They want to see how I do my meatloaf, okay? So I'm going to man y'all down, and y'all watch me as I do my meatloaf, okay? Man you down. See if y'all can see. We got your ground beef. And I'm going to saute some onions also because we're going to have some meatloaf. Would have been mashed potatoes, but for some reason I'm out of potatoes and mashed potato packets, so rice is what we're doing. So I'm going to saute some rice. I'm going to turn you guys over this way. Okay, just so you see, we got the stove on. And we're going to saute some onions. Let them cook slowly while we do our mashed potatoes. And we just basically going to saute them. I'm going to turn you back around so you can see. We got the onions sauteing over there. We got some rice making over there. Okay, push it back a little bit. Like so. So let me cut up some peppers first. Because I want those onions that I'm sauteing is going on top of our rice. Okay? And the juices from the meatloaf is going to be like a gravy. And it's going to go right on top of our rice. Okay, guys? Alright. So, and as you know, I like to cut my peppers on my onions and have them roughly cut. So that's going to be sauteed also. Turn you over this way. It's going to be also, see you guys can see me, also over here, it's going to be sauteed. So peppers and onions. Okay, guys? Peppers and onions. Okay, so with that being said, we got rice over here, and we got the peppers and onions cooking over here, okay? We got that going. We got the fire low. I'm going to put a little bit of grapeseed oil on there, just a little bit. Let that slowly saute, because we're not in a hurry. You know, meatloaf takes long anyway. It's about time the meatloaf get done. I'll probably pick those up a little before, okay? So with that being said, we're going to man you down, and we're gonna go ahead and cut the other onion because that's gonna go inside my meatloaf. So let's prepare all the trimmings, okay? Wash the peppers, and we're gonna cut up the onion. And it doesn't matter with me, and I'm going to put them right on in there, right on in that pan, right on up in there nicely. All right, then we're going to cut the peppers. We're going to want our oranges, our reds, and our yellows. Yes, and they're not going to be diced in there. We're going to have them like circling like this, because that's how I want them. I don't want to be dicing, even though I have a nice dicer to, you know, I can put it in my little processor, but I like it rough, cut rough. And I don't have to worry about dicing. I want to taste my peppers. I want to taste my onions. Yes, I do. I love peppers. And my family also love peppers. Okay? So. Alright, guys. That's exactly how I want it. Okay, there we go, and more. So we got red peppers, oranges, and yellow peppers. Yes, you want to go across a little like just a little bit. It don't have to be diced itty bitty, you know? Anyway, I hope you guys having a happy Sunday. I hope you are. So we're gonna go ahead and put them right up in here, right on up in there. As you can see, we got everything up in there. All right, next is next. Put that in there. So I like to use breadcrumbs, progressive breadcrumbs, okay? The Italian style breadcrumbs, guys. So we're gonna pour that up in there. Num, just a little bit. I want to say a good cup, okay? All right, egg. All right, one egg. And we're gonna cut some celery, yes, because we love celery up in here too. It's gonna be cut rough. That's perfect. Put that right on up in there, right on in there. Right on up in there. All right, so now we're gonna pour a little milk, just a little tad bit. Boom. We want our meatloaf to be nice and juicy. Yes, so we're gonna season it with my favorite Sazon. Anything Goya, I love it. Yes. Anything Spanish, I love it. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Okay, so we got that. We're gonna pour a little grapeseed oil. We're gonna do a little garlic. Yes. We're gonna do a little Tabitha Brown up in there. Yes. Perfect. All right. And now I'm gonna wash my hands real quick again. Some soap on that and wash my hands, guys. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is just mix it up in there. You see me, guys? How I'm mixing it, and I want it nice and wet. I don't want nothing dry. If it doesn't feel wet in here while you mix it, you need more egg. You need more milk. Yes, mix it up in there, guys. Peppers in there, cause that's inside of my allspice with Tabitha. She got all-purpose seasonings up in there. Pepper, garlic, all of that. So you only need just that one for now. And your Sazon, okay? All right. So we got that all mixed up in there like so, as you can see. We're going to put that to the side. We got a pan. Now we're going to go ahead and put that all together. We got celery, onions, all that good stuff up in there. This is going to be something real yummy and good if I don't have it all on the counter. All right, so I'm mixing it up. Make sure you guys can see that. Mixing it up. All right. Smack it up on there real good. Yes, I want it to look like it. I want to see the peppers and onions. That's how I do mine. I want to see my peppers. I want to see my celery, my spices and seasonings all up in there. Smack it up on there real good. Smack it. Yes, smack it up in there. Smack it up in there. Smack it. Yes. Yes. I want to taste all of that up in there. All of it. Cooking for two today. Yes, we are. And this is going to be the perfect size. Okay, guys? You see that? All right. So then what I'm going to do, just to make sure my stuff is well, I'm going to rinse my hands off. And I'm going to go ahead and put... So we got 2 more ingredients to put on here, but that's afterwards, after it's halfway done. So let me give you an idea. Doesn't have to be brand name. But we got some barbecue sauce. Two different kinds. You see that? No name and then the crab, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to put that on top once it halfway get done. And then I'm going to put my extra ingredients on there. And that is nothing but brown sugar. Yes, brown sugar. I want it to be able to caramelize this. So with that being said, guys, you see how it look right now? I'm going to put some foil on top. And then we're going to throw it right on up in the oven. And let it do its thing. Yes, guys, let it do its thing. All right? Perfect. And TT305 will be right back. Hey, TT305. behind this bag. So as you can see, I have sauteed my peppers and my onions. Okay. This is like a topping. Also too can go in my sauce that I'm gonna make for my meatloaf. Okay, because we're gonna make meatloaf. The meatloaf is in the oven right now. You're seeing how I made that. I'm gonna put this to the side now because it's ready. Also too, I already told you we have some rice. Let me put my hot holder over here because I can't, So that's the rice. I'm gonna move that to the side also. In this pan over here, as you can see, it has some butter. I only wanted the bottom of the pan to have a glaze of butter. So we got that, okay? With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and make our sauce for my meatloaf. And I don't know if you guys ever use jelly in your sauce, but I have Concord by Publix, of course. But I put maybe 2 big spoons of Concord, maybe one more, right? And then I use any kind of barbecue sauce, all right? We'll put that all up in there, guys. And we're gonna put our brown sugar in there. And we're gonna slowly stir that up in there. All right, guys. So, hey, hit that like button for TT305. Or give me a nice sweet heart. You know what I'm saying? This is the topping for our meatloaf, guys. So we have Concord jelly. You can use any jelly you want, but I prefer Concord jelly. And I prefer also, I will put just a little tad bit of my ketchup in there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So give me a moment. I'm going to put some ketchup in there. And trust me when I tell you this will be so good when you taste it on your meatloaf. Okay, so I'll say this is about 2 tablespoons. This is it. Okay? And sometimes I will put in a crushed tomatoes. Okay? So with that said, I will put in like, the fresh crushed tomatoes. You're in the kitchen with me. What you need, baby? You don't need anything right now. You just want to see what I'm doing. Okay. Be careful what you're doing. Oh, you know better than that, girl. So I'm just gonna put a couple of I'm gonna cut up just a little small amount of tomato. And when I say a little small, just a little. Okay, so just a little bit, because I like to. Remember, I told you I like to see what's inside of my meatloaf. What's going on top, what's going in there. So just a little tad bit of tomato. Just a little bit. Trust me, it's going to be good when I tell you. It's going to be good. So we're going to put that all in there. We got jelly. We got brown sugar. And the name of that jelly is the Concord grape jelly. So what we're going to do is we're going to let that slowly simmer. Because this is what's going on what? Our meatloaf. So we're going to have some meatloaf. We're going to have some sauteed string beans. I already poured that out. I'm going to go ahead with my peppers and onions. I'm not going to put all of it in here, but just some. So I'm going to turn this on while that's sauteing up a little bit. And I'm going to just put just a little bit of my peppers. Might spill some in there, but it's all good. I don't want all of it in there because, like I told you, the topping of my meatloaf is going to have peppers and onions also. I love peppers. I love onions. I can eat peppers and onions all day. All day. With something, of course, not plain, but hopefully you get my drift. So, like I said, we got the tomatoes in there, which you don't have to put in there, but I do. Okay, and it's gonna be slowly cooking. I'm gonna put the top on, but right now we're gonna go ahead and put our string beans up in there. We just need 1 can. It's just the 2 of us for today that's eating. The other daughter be doing her own thing. She makes her own meals. So go. Put a little grapeseed oil up in there, just a little bit. Alright, so we just sauteed the string beans. So we see how it's bubbling around the edges. If you look closely, it's bubbling. Yes. And that's what I wanted to do. Slowly, slowly, slowly. You can see that glaze there. Because we want this on top of our meatloaf, right? So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and let that go on this side. And put that right on this side. And as you can see, I had dropped some peppers. But that's all good. So we're going to go ahead and get these string beans going. We having some string beans with our canned string beans. Yep. Saute them up with those peppers and onions and Miss Tabitha seasoning. Right? Get those going. Let those simmer. Let that simmer. Turn the fire up to 4 when it comes to this. And then, like I said, this. Again, I will see you guys back in a while until these are all ready to be done. All right? All right. All right, guys, I'm back. So now you see that the string beans are ready. They look good, don't they? Yes, guys. So we got string beans and they're ready. And remember how I told you how I want my sauce? I want it to be bubbling. See that? It bubbles up. That lets me know, okay, it's getting there. It's almost ready to be on top of your meatloaf. Okay? It gets dark and it starts to bubble. See that? So with that being said, we almost ready. We just wait for our meatloaf to get at least 3/4 to almost done, basically. So I can put this on top of my meatloaf, right? And then as a while, it starts to thicken. So we got our string beans over here. We got our rice ready to go over here. I'll show you the rice. Nice and fluffy. We'll get a spoon over here. And the butter, I put the butter right up in there. But, yep, and the rice is nice and fluffy. I'm going to put that up close to you guys. It's not too hot, but I ain't trying to burn my hands. But
oh my gosh.
as you can see, that's how we have our rice. Okay, I usually wash my rice and put it in a pot of boiling water. I put salt and just some olive oil. Once it starts to boil, then I put my rice in there and let it simmer and boil for 19 minutes. And that's usually like a cup and a half and maybe 1 cup of water. A cup and a half of rice to 1 cup of water. Yep. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and put the top on here. And we're going to cover up our meatloaf. Cover up our string beans, and our sauce is almost basically ready, basically. So with that being said, we just wait for our meatloaf, guys. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back with something cooler on because, honey, it's hot in here. And I probably look like a wild one, but it's all good. So let me man you guys down. And also, too, I forgot to tell you that I also put just a little slice of lemon in my barbecue sauce that I prepared to go on top of my barbecue sauce. So with that being said, remember I told you it has to be just about all the way done. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this over, and it's hot, so bring this over, and as you can see, I'm going to go ahead and just drizzle that right on top. Yes, guys, drizzle that right on top. Okay, and I would say about a good 40 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes, and it'd be ready to be eaten up. All right. On there like that. Oh, baby, you found your glasses. That's good. So with that being said, we got this all sauced up here, guys. And I'm going to go ahead and even put the onions on top there. Like so. Yeah, even with your lemon. That's right. And this is how I do my meatloaf. Okay? I'm going to throw this back in the oven. When it gets done, I'll be back. Okay, guys? guys, it's done. And I am so glad everything came out so good. So I'm gonna let y'all see what's going on. I'm about to man down this camera. Don't mind me. I know I look rough, but you know what? It's hot. You have this stove on in the middle of the summertime, honey, it gets hot. So with that being said, I'm about to man y'all down, let y'all see what's going on. Okay, so as you can see, we have our meatloaf. It's ready. And our string beans, I put them in a green bowl. Those are ready, as you can see. And I'm going to put string beans up a little closer so you guys can see also. I'm going to see the rice also a little closer. So we got the rice, just plain rice, butter on the top. And we got our meatloaf, guys. The meatloaf. Yes, guys. This meatloaf is ready to devour. I'm ready to devour it. I'm hungry. I'm ready, guys. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and make my plate. All right. I cut a little bit of it already. So let's see. Yeah, just like so. Another piece if I can, because I'm greedy. Another piece like so. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and get some rice here. I'm hungry, and I am dying to see how this came out. Which I know it came out pretty good anyways, but you know. We're gonna go ahead and get some string beans and put them on the side. All right, guys. All right. Then put that back on. Put a little bit of juice. Yes, I want a little bit of juice on my rice. Just a little bit. There we go. Nice and sticky. It's thick and sticky. Sticky, sticky, sticky. So you guys, you see my plate. Num num. Hope you like what you see, guys. Everything came out good. I'm about to go ahead and do a little taste. Alright, bring this up, guys. Hopefully you guys can see me here. Bring it up a little bit more, like so. You see my plate? A little focus there. There we go. Num num, guys. Alright. And thank you, my God in heaven. Jesus Christ, amen. And I'm gonna, first thing I want to taste is the string beans because I just love string beans. So hold on. I love sauteing my string beans. They're not fresh string beans, but when I saute them in a pan with some peppers and onions, with some grapeseed oil or olive oil, a little sliver of butter, they do good. Okay, now my meatloaf. Let y'all see it. We got some rice on the edges there from touching the rice, but hopefully you guys can. So good. You see that? So good. Guys, please, please, please try this. Try this. So good. Try my sauce. So good. With the jelly in there. Barbecue sauce with the peppers and the onions, with a sliced lemon and sliced tomato. Just one little sliver of sliced tomato. Just dice it up. Put it in there. Guys, so good. I'm just showing you because I'm like so happy everything came out so good. put you in the mind of like a sweet and sour sauce over a meatloaf. And remember I told you I love to be able to see my peppers and my onions, all of that. I want to see it in my meatloaf as I slice it or eat it, because it's so good. And everything came out so yummy. I'm happy with how everything came out. I'm bringing it back so you guys can see. Num num. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys for coming on. Hit that like button for TT305. Support me. I appreciate that. I'm on YouTube almost every day. Almost every day. So I ask you guys, support TT305 TV. And if you're on TikTok, hit that heart for me. Support me. Okay, guys? I thank you so very much. Stay tuned for more. All right, guys? All right, guys. What up, what up, what up, what up, what it do? What up, what up, what up, what up, what it do? What up, what up, what up, what up, what it do? What it be like? Be like. Be like. TT305. 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 Bye, guys. Thank you so much for your support. See you later.